I can't carry it. My inventory is full.
Oh god damn it! I'm like, Void Touch Killing Skullbreaker of a Clarity, and it's plus 3 to Fire Strike and 20% weapon damage to Fire Strike, and then 3 Rune of Calcitor. The runes are all Inquisitor stuff, I think. Fire Strike, I'm not sure. Could be it's not a cultist. Not actually sure. The mage one, not sure. Boost my damage by 15, probably because of the, elemental stuff I'm doing. Yeah, with the magical damage stuff. But I'm not sure about that. Yeah, let's get a bit more cunning. Fine, let's go. So much inventory management. Also, when you unlock all the other difficulties on a character via that rune system I was telling you about, you actually get all the bags you would have had if you had ran it and all that. Wait, that's Vampiric Spectral Arbitress of so-and-so's Wrath. Christ, the name on that. Hmm. I'll stick with what I have. Hmm. Wait, didn't I have boots here that I was going to keep? Did I sell them by accident? I might have. Oh well, I don't care too much. Hmm. It's got better armor. But I got oh god, inherent offensive and defensive ability on that. It's got some cunning and a fair bit of it actually with the 4%, but I'm just not sure if it's good enough to justify it. It's the 5% health too. Not losing any offensive ability, actually, from the amount of cunning I have, but I am losing 12 defensive. Actually, shouldn't lose 12. No, I'm losing more. 29? No. 32. Yeah, 30. No, 35. 35. 17 physique, then an extra 18. And 17 physique, then however much that gets me of offensive ability, then an extra 18. Um. Oh yeah, then there's polish emerald. Yeah, we'll go with this. Extra health, but no. 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 Hmm. No. No. Plus 1% physique? No. Potent. No. No, the build I have is too good. Resistance-wise and all that. Okay, that's interesting. Both of these are interesting. That actually, especially with 48% resistance to poison and acid. Both are interesting. Both are tempting. Both are tempting in their own way. For a moment it boosts my damage, but then it drops again. And yeah, this... no, the armor is weaker too. Bonuses drain... drain essence. No. No. Wait, I can hear that storm really going mad outside. Yeah, I'll even. Oh, saw it. Ooh, same thing as the other thing. No. It only gives that. The other thing gives that and a bit. Another medal. Get rid of it. The other two, at least, I have access to the full thing, you know? Okay. Okay, let's break the, get the emerald out of this.
Need something broken down?
Oh, honey, I'm already... I'm already there. Get some more, get you back.
I can't do that yet. Save storage.
No questions. I could put a marker of traveler on it. I'll stick with what I have for the time being. Oh, I got a full soul shard now. Does increase vitality damage, vitality resistance, vitality decay. Not sure what that entirely is. Energy absorbed from enemy spells, energy leech resistance, mark of illusions. Cool. Do I have a complete ancient armor plating now? Completed one. That's a stack of 2. It's frozen heart. Don't have an ancient heart yet. Haven't seen any of that. Can I drop this bounty? No, I can't. You can't drop them. You know what? Let's go do it. No, I can't. Then I'll lose my place in where I am. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Oh yeah, stored shrine. I got a point to spend. I never did work out where it was, where I should go. Like I was saying, like go here and here if I wanted to get some advantage out of this, because this is giving me stuff without an inherent to boost off it. Same with this actually. Like I don't do inherent poison or acid damage. I might have a ring, but I don't do that inherently, like I do with lightning and whatnot. So I would want to hit up these two to get some of that. Then this is so much more valuable to me. I was actually thinking this actually might be good. The fire damage I can care less about, but bonus in the inherent physique is nice. Bonus defensive ability and elemental resistance, inherent, fantastic. Bonus elemental damage in both ways, and then extra energy regen. The energy regen is nice. For now, I actually have enough to tie me over for ages, but that's like I'm not really demanding that much of it. Even with my 2 active abilities and whatnot, I'm not actually demanding much active passive buffs. So, ooh, this is interesting. Bonus energy and energy regen, bonus health and health regen, physique and healing effects, health and health regen, energy and regen, cunning, spirit. That's incredible. The site represents bounty and the time of harvest. It shines brightest in the hottest months before giving way to the autumn boar. But for now, I'm just focused on getting this. So, if I could hit up something that gave me... what? There doesn't seem to be much overlap between... there's this. It only requires a singular white one. It's also pretty nice. 38 health, 100 energy, 80 health, 4% energy, 85 health resistance, 1 energy, 15 energy regen, health healing effects increased by 6%, 3% physical resistance. That's nice. Increased physical damage, physique and cunning, constitution and armor, health, some reduces durations, physical damage and internal trauma. Yeah, actually that's also pretty fitting for a shaman. Widow. Arcane bomb. Mark the ground with an arcane sigil that erupts upon coming in contact with an enemy. Takes a second to arm. 8 damage, energy and offensive ability, 8 damage, physique and spirit. Lightning damage and 8. In the winter months, this constellation appears on the northern horizon. It is said that travelers in desperation who follow the guiding star of Amatok may come upon his lodge. Those who entered will well sit his waiting heart and share in a bountiful feast. But those who are foolish, Amatok will flay and prepare as his feast on the following night. So don't go into his lodge. He will serve you. He may serve you to people. Or you may eat people. Good to know. Good to know. Gives you some frostburn damage and plenty of boosts to frostburn damage. Blizzard. 100% chance on crit. It's not bad. Tree of Life is also pretty good for health. Because, well, it's kind of in the name. It's all about boosting health, regen of you and your pets, and then gives you a disc that heals. It's very potent. Then there's this. Eldrick's Son. Kovac. 30% all damage for you and your pets, 30% to health. Chaos resist boost. 30% all damage and offensive ability. 30% all damage and crit. And then Eye of Kovac. That just fucks everything near you. Not actually really. It does a bit of damage, but the rest of the tree looks nicer. It could be more potent than it looks to me, but it doesn't look the most fanciful. Spear of the Heavens. increase lightning damage and an offensive ability, Aether damage and offensive ability and Aether resistance, crit damage and lightning resistance, 100% lightning damage, 100% Aether damage, and 3% to maximum lightning resistance. And then there's the Celestial Spear smites foes who dare strike you. That's very nice. 50% chance when hit on a 1 second recharge. It's got a 0.5 of a meter target radius. Target area on a 2.4 meter radius. Yeah, that's very good. To cross 20 blue. I haven't really been hitting up blue, have I? Maybe I should rejig some of this stuff. There's ways of getting, what I want and just going about it slightly differently. Or I could, get the chains, then worry about getting other stuff. And then if needs be, I can reset some stuff and shimmy it around. Okay. Actually, is there anything that gives green and blue? Regrettably, that gives green, but it requires me to have blue. I'm just seeing on the off chance. This gives blue, but it's all about fire, and I don't really do much fire. And it boosts minions, but it's in fire. And the only minions that do fire are those skeletons I sometimes get. Oh, so that's green and red. Chariot of Dead. Wayward Soul. It's not the worst. This is nice. It gives you inherent 15 extra damage to the undead. Yeah, that's nice. But anyway, green and blue. Green and blue, right? Messenger of War. What do you get? 20% Messenger of War. Carry on your a message of conquest, rebuking any foe daring enough to try and stomp you. The Messenger of War is a symbol of fear and tyranny. The messenger rides across the starry sky, heralding a new age of conflict and strife. Aeon's hourglass. Aeon's known as the keeper of time, the master of fate's tread. It is by his judgment that mortals are born and die. That mortals are born and die. His symbol is the hourglass. Time dilation. The sands of the hourglass spin in an untamed whirlwind. The laws of time no longer apply to you. It was the spirit of heavens I wanted, because it's 50% chance when you're hit that you just twack people around the place. It's pretty nice, and it's quite fitting for me because it does boost lightning resistance, lightning damage. I mightn't do much Aether, but I will focus on trying to do more if I get this, So I actually need red, green, and blue for it. But if I can get green and blue, that's something. Actually, kind of my eyes drawn in two different ways, and now I'm being kind of drawn this way because I like all the health gain over here. And this is also nice. Shield Maiden. Of course, Shield. Psalm Watcher. Physique. Armor and cold resist. Armor piercing. Physique. Alo represents the endless cycle and the unstoppable flow of water, renewing all the rivers of the world and in turn the lakes and the seas. health, energy, life leech resistance, energy leech resistance, poison acid resistance, chaos resistance, elemental resistance, 100% chance on attack for to basically slow targets. It's 30-second recharge, 1 second duration, 3-meter radius, and 15% slow target for 8 seconds. Not really the most useful for me. Increases speed and slow resistance, spirit and defensive, health, 300 to health and bleeding resistance, Then you get some. Well, you get some damage absorption, and it causes your pets to get a bonus physical damage, bonus offense and defense, and to taunt your enemies. Okay, yeah, I'm being drawn in a few ways, and yeah, I'm caring a lot less about the minion stuff down here, and more like extra health and fucking people up with lightning. Because that's all what Shaman's about. Like, yeah, it has a bit of bleeding to it, but it's largely about, lightning. Very, very frightening, It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, I should go for... what does this do? Fire and Aether? What do you do? Acid, Chaos, Physique, Bleeding... Still, no, not right now. You do get red and green, and I do need red. Ooh, here's also Tempest. Lightning damage and physique, lightning and electrocute damage, offense and lightning. 30% chance of 200% lightning, 3% movement speed, 50% electrocute damage with 30% increased duration, and to a 20 defense ability. Then Reckless Tempest, 100% chance on critical attack. Static energy dwells within you, unleashed upon nearby foes in the form of destructive bolts of lightning. 100% chance on crit. 10-second recharge, 6-second duration, 1 target maximum, 8-meter radius, 0.5 of a second interval, 15 to 137 lightning damage, 204 electrocute damage over 2 seconds, 20% chance of stun target for 0.7 seconds. That's incredible. Like, seriously. Okay, but what do I need for now? I need 2 green. And I'm also interested in you and your purple. Okay, is there any red up here? There's you, Staff of Ratesh. Aether resistance, defensive ability, Aether damage, defensive. You're okay. You're great for buffing pets, but I'm not using you. Two-handed rip melee. You send up my eye. Extra health, attack speed, and cast speed. Bonus to damage and movement speed. Damage and crit, and all damage. And there's actually 2 bits of health and attack speed boosts. Yeah, I'm actually going to get you as well. I actually think I might undo all I have and just put them into these. Because, like, my minions are burly enough as it stands. Ooh, inherent lightning and Aether damage, and with plenty of boosts to it. Oh, needs 1 blue. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm actually very... Back in a sec. Forgot I was actually still there. I haven't moved. Oh, kill me. I'll talk to the people here in a bit. Oh, you have some news to say? Thank you for bringing my family here. We could not ask... you already said that.
What troubles you?
Need dated crystals and armbits. Okay. Oh, I can remove them now? Christ, that's sneaky. This constellation is depending on its own affinity. Yeah, you need an Aether Crystal for each one. And you know what? I'm not using Aether Crystals. Actually, no. Am I getting too gung-ho here? You know, I need to restructure to take into account my new goals in regards to this. So, let's have a look. So, is there much... Could hit this up for green. I also need red, don't I? Green and red. You offer green and blue, red and blue. Too deep in. I'm not sure. What do you give? Purple. Do we require up here? Yeah, for the bear. The dire bear is the symbol of pride and physical might. Those born under its light are said to descend from the kings of old. 5 purple, 5 blue. Also, need 1 blue for this, and it gives 3 purple and 3 blue. I'm going in too many directions. I can probably achieve what I want within 55 points, but I want to get something meaty now. Maybe I should just stay the course. Yeah, these are in conflict, so none of these will give overlap, and then these are in conflict with these, so they won't give overlap. And primordial aren't ascended, so they won't be overlapped there. Like, there's a bit of like lore and flavor within these. Like, ascended beings have risen to godlike status through immense feats or reverence from their lessers. Chaotic beings crave entropy and destruction above all else. Eldritch beings represent the wild forces of magic and the metaphysical realms beyond the veil. Beings of order cherish harmony and balance in all things. Primordial beings embody the powers of creation, life, death, and reality itself. So, you know, there will be conflict in some of these, and there won't be overlap. Like, these wouldn't be primordial. There can't be overlap in these. Well, actually, never mind. Right here is. It's primordial and ascended. Entropy and balance. So far, no. Okay, so I'm right on. So far. Anyone want to prove me wrong? Cursor. Is the battery dying? Who are you? Behemoth. Ooh. The Behemoth serves gods, endless moving, shifting countless stars at their command. It's actually not bad, cost-wise. 3 red, 3 green, and 4... 3 red, 4 green, 4 blue. You know, Axe Woman. Berserker. 5 purple, 5 green. That would also work for me to a limited degree. I'm switching around weapons types a bit much, but if I could just find a good axe, I could stick with that for a while to the next one, maybe. I want to get this bonds so I can get, you know, a random wolf that just, like, appears out of the ether to attack people. That's cool. Just when I slap people with an axe, a wolf appears. That's cool. But then there's other stuff here that looks pretty nice. That's making me burlier, because my minions are burly enough. Okay, is this dying? Actually, this is the one that came with it. It's lost a few months. We could be dying. Shit, I don't have batteries. I will have to walk to the shop tomorrow to get it. Actually, I don't have money. It's a tight week. But yeah, there is some conflict in these. I was figuring Ascendant couldn't be Primordial because it's... I figured Primordial would not be ascendable, but apparently not. Apparently that's fine. Some things are in multiple categories, other things aren't. So it's cool. But anyway, I think I'm just going to actually, on some level I feel like I should just stay the course. Put the point back in here. Oh nice, it's kept at the level. I didn't think about it not, but anyway. Yeah, part of me anyway feels that I should just reassign this point. Purple one wasn't serving me anyway. Yeah, this is sustaining itself through its own affinity. Yeah, put this back in. Put it on savagery. There, that's fine. Now I have 2 points, since I took the point out of there. So I could just put it into... Actually, it's already in green. Yeah, I'll stay the course. Okay, is there any overlap in... What do you want, Spear? Red and green. I could go for the rat. Cunning and Spirit, poison, cunning and Spirit, bit of resistance, and more poison. That's red and blue, red and green. I need the amount I need for the other thing to get this. I could go for Ghoul, but I know, I'm not sure if I like its alt of you just start eating people like a zombie. It's a bit, I don't know. Certain like aesthetic image I like for my characters, and it's not feral cannibal, you know. Could go for that. It's bonus to fire, but no. Okay, that does offer green. Suffers red. And it's only 3 deep. Red and green. I think I might just go for the rat. It's the most cooperative. Sure. There we go. Yeah. We'll stay the course and we'll go from there. Please, if you find your way out there again, bring something back to, Please, if you find your way out there again, bring something back to eat for these little ones. I don't have the heart to tell them that rations are being cut again. I'll do what I can. I'm hungry. Do you have any food? I'm sorry, I'll try to find some. I'll just keep eating it whenever I find it. I can't stop. And then I just like dives headfirst into the pot of soup.
There are few people I hold in high regard, and I count you and Bourbon among them.
I should be above him. He's badass, yes. He's got a fantastic outfit. And great aim with a gun. But I am the warrior incarnate. Any other areas you explored? I've explored many regions after Grim Dawn struck. What would you like to know? What's to the northwest? The roads to the northwest are treacherous. The ethereal presence there is less, but foul creatures proliferate in the wilds. Restless spirits walk the world. No less dangerous are the desperate and the depraved humans stalking the roads, preying upon the weak. It's been the same with every region I've explored. Either it is held by a powerful enemy force, fought over by numerous lesser groups, each dangerous in their own way. The realm is shattered, and I don't know how we can ever hope to put it back together. What can you tell me about Homestead? Homestead is not going to be easy to reclaim. It's a real mess. Scattered ethereal corruptions roam the fields, but the cult of Catan has a strong presence. One of the most horrific things I've encountered among the host of atrocities are Catonic blood farms. Row upon row of humans hanging from posts, some dead, some still living. The blood's draining into catch basins like sap collected from trees. A fort of Catonians using blood to empower their sorcery. Summoning creatures up from the void. To make matters worse, gigantic, terrifying insects as large as horses have infested some of the fields. I wager they've slipped through the weakened veil between realities. Then there's the necromancers. Characters so angry they've censor barred themselves. See that haze? That's just how angry they are. It's not safe for children. What's the furthest north you've gone? The further north you travel, the more you encounter strange anomalies caused by ethereal power, distortions in reality, swirling vortexes of energy, fields of aether fire, defies the senses. In some places you can be killed by the air itself. There's no way to fight against that. Just have to run and hope you can run fast enough. Even if humanity eventually drives the outsiders back to their own realms, how are we going to restore the land? What else is out there? I don't know whether this is just hopeful delusion or something more, but a few drifters I encountered spoke of another human enclave in the mountains. They talked about a fortress built of salt rock that can repel any ethereal attack. The fancy doesn't consider that salt will dissolve in the rain. Well, that might be fanciful nonsense. There are quite a few old mines up in the mountains. It's possible some people found refuge in an old salt mine. No, it's all good.
I trust that you are handling everything.